Hey everyone, welcome in. I bet you're here because you've heard that buzz about making money online.
It's everywhere you look, right?
It really is.
Yeah.
Maybe you're thinking about starting a side hustle just to give your income a little boost.
Or maybe you're thinking bigger, a complete career change.
Totally.
Yeah.
Whatever your vision is, we're diving deep today into 15 different ways that you can actually turn that online income dream into reality.
And we're going way deeper than those typical listicles you see online.
And we're going way beyond those.
We're giving you real strategies and insights that can actually make a difference in your online journey.
Okay, let's jump into it. What do you say we start with freelancing?
Sounds good.
Now, tons of people try freelancing first, right?
For sure.
We've all heard of Upwork and Fiverr and those big platforms.
Right.
But honestly, have you noticed how it seems like some people just nail it in the freelance world?
Yeah.
While others just keep struggling?
Oh, yeah. It's so true. And it's fascinating because so often it comes down to way more than just skill.
Oh, really?
It's about strategy. I was talking to a freelance writer recently who was initially all over the place.
Okay.
She was writing blog posts and website copy and even poetry.
Wow.
And she was good. Don't get me wrong. She was a good writer.
Yeah.
But she wasn't getting those bookings consistently.
Interesting.
Then she made a decision to really laser focus on one specific niche.
Okay.
Which was writing white papers for tech companies.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Guess what happened?
I'm going to guess her income went way up.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Her rates doubled because she had become the expert in that specific area. Clients were ready and willing to pay her a premium for her specialized knowledge.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and it's a really powerful lesson in the value of niching down.
Okay, so niching down.
Yeah, even if it feels kind of counterintuitive at first.
I can see that. So it's not about being a jack of all trades. It's about becoming that sought-after master of one.
That is a great takeaway for anyone listening who's thinking about getting into the freelance world. Now, how about affiliate marketing? I feel like there's so much hype around that.
For sure.
But does it really live up to the hype?
It definitely can, but it's important to remember it's not some get-rich-quick scheme.
Right.
It's much more about really building that online reputation as a trusted recommender. Think about it. Would you be more likely to click on a random link from some random person you don't even know?
No.
Or from someone who consistently gives you valuable reviews and insights?
Oh, definitely. The second one.
Yeah.
If I trust the person, I'm way more likely to buy something that they're recommending.
Right, exactly. And that's where platforms like ClickBank and Share a Sale come in. They connect you with these products you can promote.
Okay.
But your success really depends on how you present those products to your audience.
So how you're actually framing it for the people who are seeing it.
Exactly. Like, say you're really into sustainable living.
Oh.
Instead of just, plastering affiliate links everywhere for all kinds of eco-friendly products.
Yeah. You could create in-depth guides about how to create a zero-waste kitchen, or you could do reviews of the best eco-friendly cleaning products.
Okay, so giving them actual valuable information.
Exactly. That's the kind of content that builds trust and converts clicks into actual commissions.
Makes a lot of sense. All right, next up, we've got selling digital products. This one's super appealing to me because the idea of creating something once and selling it over and over again is incredible.
Right. It's powerful.
What are some of the most popular digital products that you're seeing people selling out there these days?
Oh man, where do I even begin? It's unbelievable how diverse the digital product market has become. You can sell anything from ebooks and online courses to templates and stock photos.
Yeah.
Even digital planners are huge right now.
Oh, wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, and one area that's just absolutely exploding right now is online courses.
I can see that.
Platforms like Teachable and Gumroad have made it so easy to package up your knowledge into a course format and sell it to a global audience. So if somebody's thinking about creating an online course, is there some kind of magic formula for success?
I'd say the most successful courses out there tap into a specific need or solve a particular problem for people. Let's say you're amazing at photo editing.
Yeah.
Instead of creating a generic course on Photoshop, you could create one specifically for food bloggers who want to learn how to make their pictures look amazing.
Oh, so you're finding that niche within a niche.
Exactly. That laser focus is going to make your course way more appealing to a very specific audience, and it increases your chances of making sales.
I like it. Okay, let's move on to something that's been around for a while, but I think still holds so much potential: blogging.
Definitely.
A lot of people will say blogging is dead, but I actually think it's more like it's just evolved, right?
Absolutely. Blogging is far from dead, but you definitely need a more strategic approach these days.
I can see that.
Choosing the right niche is absolutely crucial. You really need to think about areas where people are actively searching for information and where you have the opportunity to build a really loyal audience.
Okay, so finding that need.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you've got personal finance, travel, health and wellness.
Those are all popular ones.
Yeah, those are just a few examples of what we call evergreen niches.
Okay.
But I can hear you thinking, isn't it so hard to stand out in those popular niches?
Yeah, because there's already so many blogs out there.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
That's where SEO comes in.
SEO, search engine optimization.
You got it. It's not just about writing great content. You need to make sure that the right people are actually seeing that content.
So it needs to get out there to the people who want it.
Exactly. Like a blogger I know was having the hardest time getting traffic to her site.
What was she doing wrong?
She was writing fantastic recipes,
Okay.
but her posts were just getting lost in this massive sea of food blogs out there.
So many.
I know.
Yeah.
Right. So once she started using a tool called Ahrefs,
Okay.
which helps you research what keywords people are actually searching for,
Interesting.
she optimized her blog posts for those keywords.
Oh, so she's speaking Google's language in a sense.
Exactly. And her traffic started climbing.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
And then once you actually have that steady flow of readers coming to your site,
Yeah.
there's so many ways to make money from your blog.
It's true. Like Google AdSense is a really popular option for placing ads on your site.
Okay.
You can also explore sponsored posts.
So working with brands directly.
Exactly. Where brands will pay you to feature their products or services on your blog.
And of course, you've got affiliate marketing, which we talked about a little bit earlier.
Right.
You can just seamlessly integrate affiliate links into your posts, recommending products that are actually relevant to your audience.
Absolutely. So blogging is really all about creating a valuable resource for your readers and then strategically monetizing that value over time. It takes patience and consistency, but the rewards can be huge.
Totally. Now, speaking of content creation, let's talk about YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, YouTube has just become such a powerhouse platform for content creators.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
I'm curious, what would you say is the biggest mistake that people make when they're trying to make money on YouTube?
I think a lot of people underestimate just how much work is involved.
Yeah.
You know, they see these successful YouTubers with millions of subscribers and they think, oh, I can just film myself talking about stuff and I'll be rolling in cash.
Right.
But there's so much more to it than that.
What kinds of things should people be thinking about?
Well, you need to create high-quality, engaging videos that people actually want to watch.
Yeah, nobody wants to watch a boring video.
Exactly. And then there's this whole other world of YouTube SEO.
Okay.
So you need to optimize your titles and your descriptions and your tags to make sure that your videos are getting seen by the right audience.
That makes sense. I've noticed that the most successful YouTubers out there, they really treat their channels like a business.
Yes.
They're consistently putting out great content, they're engaging with their audience, and they're exploring all kinds of different ways to make money from their channel.
Exactly. It's not just about the views. It's about really building a community around your content.
And that takes time.
Absolutely. And it's important to remember that YouTube's partner program, which allows you to earn ad revenue, has some pretty specific requirements.
Oh, so you can't just start earning ad revenue right away.
Not right away. You need at least 1,000 subscribers
Okay.
and 4,000 valid public watch hours in the past 12 months just to even apply.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
So it takes time and effort to build a really successful YouTube channel.
You got it. It's not just about uploading a few videos and crossing your fingers.
Yeah, no magic button, unfortunately.
Right. And even beyond ads, there are tons of other ways to generate income on YouTube.
Oh, like what?
Well, you can explore brand deals,
Oh,
create sponsored content.
okay.
You could even launch your own merchandise line.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Now, for those of you listening who love personal interaction and sharing your expertise directly, online coaching and consulting might be right up your alley.
It's a great option.
What do you think about that method, and what makes somebody a good fit for that type of work?
I think it really boils down to having a genuine passion for helping others and that willingness to really share your knowledge. Whether you're a fitness guru, a marketing strategist, or a life coach, people out there are ready and willing to pay for personalized guidance and support.
Yeah, I can see that. And technology has just made it so much easier to do online coaching.
Right.
You know, platforms like Zoom allow you to connect with clients from all over the world.
It's amazing.
It's not just one-on-one sessions either.
No, not at all.
You can create group programs, workshops, or even memberships.
Exactly. You've got it. It's all about finding what works best for you and for your clients. You know, I have a friend who's a financial advisor, and she transitioned her entire business online.
Wow.
She does one-on-one consultations, group workshops on budgeting and investing, and she even has a monthly membership program.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, with exclusive content and Q&A sessions.
It's incredible how you can take advantage of all these online platforms to create a really thriving coaching business.
It really is.
But with so many coaches out there, how do you even stand out from the crowd?
That's where building a really strong online presence comes in.
Okay.
LinkedIn is amazing for showcasing your professional expertise and connecting with potential clients in your field.
Okay.
Instagram can be a great way to share really visual content and build a personal brand.
Yeah, I can see that. And if you're comfortable being on camera, creating a YouTube channel can be a fantastic way to share your knowledge, build trust, and attract new clients.
Absolutely. It's all about demonstrating your expertise, building those relationships, and providing real value to your target audience.
I love it. All right, we've covered a lot of ground already.
We have.
And we're just getting started.
I know, right?
I'm so excited to dive into even more ways to make money online after a quick break.
Me too. We'll be back in a flash with even more insights and strategies to help you unlock your online earning potential.
Stay tuned. Welcome back. I'm so ready to jump into more ways to make money online. We've talked about freelancing, affiliate marketing, digital products, blogging, YouTube, and coaching, but we've really only scratched the surface.
And that's the best part about this topic, I think.
It is.
There are just so many ways to generate income online, whether you consider yourself a creative type, a tech person, or somewhere in between.
Totally. So for our listeners who maybe don't have a specific skill they want to freelance with or aren't quite ready to launch a full-on online business, what else is out there? What are some other things they can explore?
Well, you know, you've got the whole world of online surveys and microtasks.
Oh, yeah.
So platforms like Swagbucks and Survey Junkie are good examples.
Yeah.
Those offer a way to earn some extra money by completing surveys, watching videos, or doing other quick tasks.
I've definitely done those before. It's
Yeah.
not going to make you rich.
No, you're not going to get rich, but
But it's a little extra cash.
it's a way to earn some side cash in your downtime.
Yeah, exactly. It's like those times when you're just sitting on the couch scrolling through your phone anyway. You might as well make a few bucks while you're at it.
Right. Exactly.
I've also heard of Amazon Mechanical Turk, or M-Turk. Is that what the cool kids call it?
Yeah, M-Turk. That's the one.
What can you do on there?
M-Turk is a really interesting one. It connects you with businesses or researchers who need help with small, often repetitive tasks that are difficult to automate.
Okay, so things that a computer can't do yet.
Exactly. Like they might ask you to tag images, transcribe short audio clips, or categorize data.
Oh, okay.
It's not always the most exciting work, but it can be another way to earn a little extra cash on your own time and at your own pace.
Totally. Okay, let's switch gears here and talk about something a little more hands-on.
Right.
I've always been amazed by the creativity and talent on platforms like Etsy. It seems like people are making and selling everything under the sun these days.
I know, it's incredible. The whole maker movement has just exploded online.
It really has.
And it's given so many people a way to turn their passions and hobbies into real income-generating businesses. You see everything from jewelry and clothing to home decor and personalized gifts.
So many creative people out there.
So many. And it's not just limited to physical products either.
Oh, really?
No, you can sell digital downloads like knitting patterns, printable art, or even social media templates. I actually saw a friend of mine was selling these really well-designed resume templates on Etsy, and she was doing really well.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
Yeah, it's a perfect example of how you can leverage your skills and creativity to create digital products that appeal to a really wide audience.
That makes sense. And I love that with digital products, you create it once and then you can sell it over and over again.
Right,
You
exactly.
don't have to worry about inventory or shipping or anything like that.
No inventory, no shipping.
Awesome. Speaking of sharing knowledge, online tutoring has become hugely popular, especially with the rise of remote learning.
Oh, it's massive.
Have you seen any interesting trends in the online tutoring space?
One thing that's really caught my eye is this increasing demand for specialized tutoring.
Okay.
It's not just about, helping kids with their math homework anymore.
Interesting.
People are looking for tutors for all sorts of things, from coding and music to language learning and test prep.
So basically, if you have a passion for something, you can teach it.
Pretty much. And there's probably an audience of students out there who are eager to learn from you.
That's cool. And of course, we can't forget about social media. It's just become such a dominant force in our lives, both personally and professionally.
Oh, yeah. It's everywhere.
And that's created a whole industry around social media management. What does it actually take to be successful in that field?
Well, it goes way beyond just posting pretty pictures on Instagram.
So it's not just about being an influencer.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
It's about understanding how to build and engage an online community, create compelling content, analyze data, and measure results.
Okay.
Businesses need social media managers who can help them increase brand awareness, attract new customers, and ultimately drive sales.
So you need that combination of creativity and strategic thinking.
Exactly. It's not just about being creative. You need to know how to actually get results.
Right. And if you love staying on top of the latest social media trends and you enjoy that challenge of creating engaging content, this could be a really great path.
Totally. And it's not just for big companies either.
Oh, really?
No, small businesses and even individual entrepreneurs often need help managing their social media.
I can see that.
Yeah.
For our listeners who have a keen eye for detail and love working with words, proofreading and editing is another great online income option.
Such a good one.
I know so many people who struggle with grammar and punctuation.
Me too.
It's a really valuable skill to have.
It is. And there's a constant demand for skilled proofreaders and editors because everybody wants their written content to be clear, concise, and error-free.
Exactly. And with so much content being created online these days,
I know, it's overwhelming.
the need for those services has just skyrocketed.
It really has.
So you can find clients on those freelance platforms we talked about earlier. You can reach out to businesses directly, or you can even specialize in a specific niche,
Right.
like academic editing or legal proofreading.
Exactly. It's all about figuring out what you're good at and what you enjoy, and then marketing those skills to the right people.
Love it.
Yeah.
Now let's get a little more technical here. Web development is a field that's always in high demand.
Always in demand.
Every business needs a website these days, and those websites are only getting more complex.
It's true.
So there's always a need for skilled developers.
For sure.
It's amazing to me how much coding goes into creating even a really simple website.
It's a lot.
And then you have those super complex websites with all the bells and whistles.
I know, right?
It's mind-boggling to me.
It really is. So with web development, you can specialize in front-end development, which focuses on all the visual stuff that you see on a website, the layout, the design, and all the interactivity.
Okay.
Or you can dive into back-end development, which is all the coding behind the scenes that makes everything work the way it's supposed to.
So the stuff that we don't see but is super important.
Right. Exactly.
And of course, graphic design goes hand in hand with web development.
Oh, for sure.
Businesses need eye-catching logos, marketing materials, social media graphics, website, visuals, all that good stuff.
Visual content is everything these days.
It really is.
A really well-designed logo or infographic can often get a message across way more effectively than paragraphs of text.
Definitely. And I know that tools like Canva have made it easier for just about anyone to create some basic graphics.
Yeah, those tools are great.
But there's still a huge demand for professional designers who can bring that unique skill set and vision.
Oh, absolutely. A professional designer understands color theory and typography and composition and all those other design principles that can really take a brand's visual identity to the next level.
Totally. Okay, let's talk about virtual assistants.
VAs.
I feel like they're the unsung heroes of the online business world.
I agree. They handle so many crucial tasks behind the scenes.
They do. They really do. They do everything from managing emails and scheduling appointments to handling social media bookkeeping and customer service.
Yeah, they do it all.
It seems like a great option for people who are organized, efficient, and just generally enjoy a variety of tasks.
Totally. It's like having your own personal assistant, but online.
Right. And you can often set your own hours and work from anywhere.
Exactly. Freedom and flexibility.
For those of you who are passionate about languages and connecting with different cultures, translation is another field with tons of global opportunities.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
The internet has connected people from all over the world, and that's created a bigger need than ever for accurate and nuanced translation.
It's true.
Imagine being able to help businesses communicate effectively with their international clients.
Yeah.
Or making information accessible to people in different languages.
It's really rewarding work.
It really is. And platforms like Proz.com and translatorscafe.com connect translators with clients all over the world.
Exactly.
It's easier than ever to find work.
It really is.
And you could even specialize in a particular industry,
Oh, yeah.
like legal or medical translation, to further boost your earning potential.
Great point. Okay, last but not least,
You hit me.
online transcription.
Yeah.
With the explosion of podcasts and webinars and video content in general, there's a growing need for people to transcribe those recordings into text.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's a service that often gets overlooked, but it plays such a key role in making content accessible to a wider audience.
How so?
Well, for example, transcripts make podcasts accessible to people who are deaf or hard of hearing,
Oh, right.
and they can boost a video's SEO by giving Google those searchable keywords.
Interesting.
It's a great option for anyone with excellent listening skills, good typing speed, and a keen eye for detail.
Yeah, you got to be accurate.
Right, and
Oh.
platforms like Rev.com and TranscribeMe make it super easy to find transcription work online.
So there's no shortage of opportunities.
Nope. And you know what's interesting?
What?
Even as AI-powered transcription services are getting better,
Yeah, they are.
there's actually an even greater demand for human transcribers to make sure everything is accurate and high quality.
So it's not about being replaced by technology, but working alongside it.
Exactly. We've covered so much ground today,
I know we have.
exploring 15 different ways to make money online. It's truly incredible how many opportunities there are out there.
It really is amazing.
Yeah.
With all these options, how does someone even begin to choose the right path for them?
I know, it can feel a little overwhelming.
It can.
I think the key is to start with some self-reflection.
Well, I like that.
Ask yourself, what are you good at? What do you enjoy doing? And what kind of lifestyle do you ultimately want to create for yourself?
So getting really clear on your goals and your vision.
Exactly.
Right.
Once you have a better sense of your own strengths and what you really want, you can narrow down those options and focus on the methods that really resonate with you.
That makes a lot of sense. It's not about chasing the hottest new trend. It's about finding something that really aligns with who you are and what you want to achieve. And I love that you emphasize that self-reflection piece. It's so easy to get caught up in that shiny object syndrome of the online world and just jump from one thing to the next without stopping to think about what's truly best for you.
Right. It's easy to get distracted by all the shiny objects out there. And remember, you don't have to go all in right away.
What do you mean by that?
Well, you can start small, maybe as a side hustle,
Okay.
and just gradually build up your business or your income stream as you gain experience and confidence.
That's such good advice. It's about taking those first steps, even if they're tiny steps, and then learning and adapting as you go.
You got it.
Yeah.
And you know what's great about the online world?
Yeah.
There are just so many resources available to support you.
Like what kinds of things?
Free courses, online communities, forums, YouTube tutorials, you name it, it's out there.
So many amazing resources.
So many.
So for anyone listening who's feeling that little spark of possibility, the desire to create something of their own online, don't be afraid to explore, to experiment, to try new things.
Yeah.
You might be surprised at what you discover along the way.
You really might. The online world is constantly evolving, so be open to new possibilities and be ready to adapt and adjust as you go.
Love that. And remember, success doesn't happen overnight.
It takes time.
It takes effort. It takes persistence.
Yeah.
But if you're willing to put in the work and stay focused on those goals, the rewards can be incredible.
They can be life-changing. And the best part is you're not in this alone.
Oh, that's so true.
There's a whole community of online entrepreneurs out there who are cheering you on every step of the way.
Totally. Okay, we're back for the final part of our deep dive into making money online.
I can't believe how much we've covered already.
I know, right? We've talked about everything from freelancing and affiliate marketing to selling handmade goods and even transcribing those Zoom meetings that seem to never end.
So many options, right?
So many options.
Yeah.
It's incredible. But you know what? I know it can also feel a little overwhelming.
Oh, absolutely. It's like you're standing at the bottom of a mountain, you're excited to climb, but you just don't know where to start.
Exactly. So what advice do you have for someone who's ready to actually take action, but they're just feeling a little stuck, like paralyzed by all those options?
Well, first I would say just remember that you don't have to figure everything out all at once right away.
Okay.
Start by asking yourself, what's one tiny thing one small step that I can do today to actually move towards those online income goals?
I love that. It's all about breaking it down into those manageable steps.
Yeah.
So what would be an example of a small step?
Well, it could be something as simple as creating a profile on a freelancing platform,
Okay.
even if you're not ready to start taking on clients yet.
Right, just get it set up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's spending just an hour researching different online course platforms to figure out which one might be the best fit for you.
I like that. Those are great examples. And it's not just about taking action. It's about that continuous learning and adapting along the way, right?
Oh, absolutely. Because the online world changes so rapidly, so you got to be open to experimenting, tweaking your approach, and even pivoting entirely if something's not working.
Right, and that's where all those online resources that we talked about earlier can really come in handy.
Yeah, for sure.
Free courses, YouTube tutorials, supportive online communities. I mean, there is so much information and guidance out there. You don't have to reinvent the wheel.
Totally. And don't underestimate the power of connecting with other people who are on a similar path.
Oh, that's so important.
You can share your struggles, celebrate your wins, and learn from each other's experiences.
The online entrepreneurial community is so supportive and encouraging.
It really is. It's like having a global cheering squad.
I love that.
Yeah.
And you know what else is important? Remembering that you're not in a race.
So true.
Success looks different for everyone. So you got to stay focused on your own journey, celebrate your own progress, and try not to compare yourself to others.
Yeah, the comparison game can be so toxic, especially when you're scrolling through social media and you're only seeing everyone's highlight reels.
It's so true. But you know what? Behind every one of those overnight success stories, there are usually years of hard work, perseverance, and probably quite a few setbacks along the way.
Yeah, it's all part of the process.
Exactly. And often those challenges are the things that lead to the biggest learning experiences and the most rewarding breakthroughs.
Totally. So as we're wrapping up this deep dive, I really want to encourage all of you listening to embrace the entire journey, stay curious, and never, ever stop learning.
I love that.
The online world is truly bursting with possibilities,
It really is.
and you have the power to create the online income stream that you've always dreamed of.
Absolutely. So remember, you don't have to wait for that perfect moment or have every single answer figured out before you get started. Take that first step, even if it feels tiny, and trust that the path will unfold as you go.
So well said. Thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive into making money online.
We had a blast.
I hope you leave feeling inspired and ready to take action.
We'll see you next time for another deep dive into a brand new topic. Until then, keep exploring, keep creating, and keep diving deep.